Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The United States have chosen to line up 5-4-1 here, it seems.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
So it's down to business here. Pulisic. Robinson. Now it's Pulisic. And it's hoisted clear. McKennie. Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto. And here's Rafael Leao. That's really well manoeuvred. Where? McKennie. And it's played forward. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. João Cancelo. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Vitinha. Pulisic. Ream. Robinson. McKennie. Robinson. Robinson chooses to go cross-field. Pulisic. Pulisic is looking up for options on the left. And here's Pulisic. Araujo gets it away. João Cancelo carries the ball down the right. Hangs in a cross. That has been knocked clear. Adams. Ream. Where? Adams. It's a good-looking delivery. And that has gone horribly wrong. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. João Cancelo. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. He's cut it out. And that was very necessary. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Back when it goes. And he's there to clear it. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Mendes. Vitinha. Vitinha! Adams. Where? Ball is over the line. Vega. Nuno Mendes. Antonio Silva. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they've got rid. And here's Neto. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. He is just caressing the ball. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pulisic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Tries to get it clear. Gets it away. And it's Adams. McKennie. Purring through the gears. That's going to go a long way. João Cancelo. Araujo. João Cancelo. João Cancelo played over towards the opposite flank. Mendes going full tilt down the left. Where? Pulisic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vitinha. Portugal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Adams. Robinson. Cross goes in there. McKennie has failed to find anyone.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, extraordinary.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Aim forwards. Robinson. Robinson charging forward down that flank. Pedro Neto, gently done. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Pulisic. Oh, nice touch. And it's Ware. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vega. Vitinha. João Cancelo. Played towards the other side. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. That's a throw. And it's Mendes. Played into the middle. And that's been well dealt with. It's a loose ball. Bernardo Silva. Played out wide. Bernardo Silva. Quarter of an hour played. The United States, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Vitinha moved on forwards. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Where? And it's Where? Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
Portugal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. João Cancelo looks to the other side. Bernardo Silva. Nice physical challenge. Where? And it's McKennie. Robinson. That is lovely. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Ware. Ware gets a cross in. Pedro Neto. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Adams did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Where? Oh, good spread. Now here's the delivery. Oh, smashing header! Another fruitless header.
The United States really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Robinson with the short one. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, it's come loose. Adams. Played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Adams. Now then, the ball's come loose. Robinson. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. Time to deliver. He's having a shot! Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
Ware is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo, and he goes cross-field. Adams does really well to win the ball there. And it's Ware. Adams. Vega cuts it out. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. Araujo. João Cancelo. Played towards the other side. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he latch on to this? Driving on, a real charge here. Climbs up big! And it's hoisted clear. And here's McKennie. And it's Adams. Hit into the middle. Vega gets it away. Good take, and the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Antonio Silva. João Cancelo played over towards the opposite flank. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Ream. McKennie. Ream. Pulisic. Robinson. McKennie, over to the left. And here's Pulisic. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bernardo Silva, gently done. Rafael Leao. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, that's neat. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. Here's the header! No, he's got that completely wrong. And it's played forward. Pulisic. McKennie. Adams, forwards and with intent. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Where? Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on the volley! Goal! The United States! Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make the perfect connection.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's where? That's a cute ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the keeper has it. Vega. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Adams. Now it's Weir. McKennie. McKennie played out to the left flank. Robinson. Oh, it's played into the area. That's really well cleared. That's the throw. Pulisic. McKennie. Adams. It's Mendes. Mendes, and that's aimed into the middle. Proves too strong. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Turner sends that a long way. Played into space out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Vitinha. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Where? Plays it across. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. Ronaldo. Oh, cracking ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. McKennie. Adams. Aim forwards. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. João Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Oh, sweet feet. Where? Robinson. Pulisic. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rafael Leao. Adams. Carter Vickers looks to the other side. Pulisic. And it's Robinson. Robinson drives forward on the overlap, produces a cross. Araujo tries to clear. João Cancelo. He's found a way through. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto looking for a runner. They've played it short. That's good play. Bernardo, chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off. Where? And it's where? The United States looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Out to the right, in it comes. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Succumbs to the pressure. Defending was strong and firm. Adams. And it's Ware. Ware on a strong run down the right. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. been knocked clear. Where? Bernardo Silva clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. He decides to header! And that has been clubbed away. Aim forwards. Where? Cleared without complication. Mendes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Adams, gently done. A real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Bernardo Silva, Rafael Leao, Pedro Neto, Bernardo Silva. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
The United States have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rafael Leao has got himself a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
We all love a triumph, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
He's got away. Oh, good spread. That's an excellent interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
The United States clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. The United States have reclaimed it. Moved on forwards. And it's Where? It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Vitinha, Pedro Neto, Rafael Leao, Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Back into the middle. That's tidy. João Cancelo, lovely bit of skill. A chance to play it in. Climbs up big! Oh, not the best of headers. Adams. Pulisic. And it's Robinson. Played into space out wide. And it's been taken short. So who's he picking out? And he thumps it clear. And that's a throw. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Bernardo Silva. Vega. Rafael Leao. And it's played forward. Vega. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Robinson. So off we go once more. The United States carrying a one-goal lead. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. And there's the shot! And that's off target.
Portugal really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Ream. Adams. And it's Ware. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Adams probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. The United States are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Carter Vickers. Ware gets into a good position, showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Ware crosses it in. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. Played towards the other side. Mendes is onto it in a flash. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Out to the right. No way through, so back it comes. And the ball's come loose here. Nuno Mendes. Vega. Bernardo Silva. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And here's Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
McKennie. Pulisic. Pulisic. Cross from Pulisic. Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Well, the hold-up play as that move was being constructed was important for the runners, and more really should have been made of it.
Robinson plays it short. The United States can try it again now. Vega with the clearance. He's got options in the box if he... Acrobatic effort! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Araujo shifted upfield, and he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Araujo, and it's Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Rafael Leao spread out to the left. Pinged towards the front line. Rafael Leao, and that has put paid to that. Robinson moved on forwards. Pulisic. Robinson. McKennie. Robinson. Very nicely done. Decent chance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Lovely feet. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Pulisic! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, that is a bit special. The United States are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Pedro Neto.
नया निव्या
Pulisic. Adams. And it's Ware. Ware. Ball comes in. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Ware. Aimed in towards the centre. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. Great work on the overlap.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much...
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Pulisic. Pulisic. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha played over towards the opposite flank. Adams. Real chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Vitinha chooses to go cross-field. Clearly not happy with that. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's having a shot! Pulisic. That's a good run down the left. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Great defending, strong and determined. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
That's very neat. And it's McKennie. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto running with the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. Bernardo Silva. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Nuno Mendes with the cross. And it's corner. Deftly away. And it's Bernardo Silva. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
That's really well manoeuvred. That has found him in acres of space. There are a few waiting for it. Robinson, McKennie.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
That has been knocked clear. And it's Mendes. Great run on the overlap here.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ware does really well to win the ball there. Pedro Neto, aim forwards. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ream. Adams. Ream, gently done. Robinson. Richards. Aim forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vitinha. Oh, that's a nice ball. McKennie. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Proves too strong. Robinson. Pulisic. McKennie forwards and with intent. Robinson. McKennie. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ronaldo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. Played back in. Richards with the clearance. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's played forward. Mendes wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Araujo looks to the other side. And it's Mendes. Pedro Neto! And had everyone off their seats.
Well, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Mendes gets across to intercept that. Where? Tries to dink it through. He can get that clear. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Lovely feet. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. And the pass is intercepted. Where gently done. Mendes comes inside. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And here's Bernardo Silva has a goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Vitinha moves short. There's the header! Rafael Leao played back in. And a shot! And another try! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Nuno Mendes is offering a right smile there.
McKennie can get it clear. Pedro Neto. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cross in, looks like a good one. Defending of the desperate variety. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. That's really well manoeuvred. Robinson, aim forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Vitinha. Vega shifted upfield. Vitinha moved on forwards. Richards cuts out the pass. Adams. McKennie. Robinson. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Pulisic. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's played into the area. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ream. Adams. Robinson. Pulisic does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's in plenty of space here. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. Goes for a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Rafael Leao. And here's Neto. Now who's going to be first to this? Pedro Neto has been caught there, it's a foul. Vitinha! Ream. McKennie. Where? That's a delicate pass. Robinson. Chance to shoot! Keeper's dealt with that.
The United States surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Succumbs to the pressure.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Robinson. Out to the left it goes. He is just caressing the ball. Robinson done delicately. Pulisic, and he shoots! That has been knocked clear. And it's Adams. Adams. Oh, sweet feet. And that's aimed into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Robinson. Pulisic. McKennie.
The United States clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
McKennie. And it's where?
Here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nuno Mendes. Nice physical challenge.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pulisic. McKennie. McKennie. Can he deliver? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
The United States surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Adams gets it away. Vitinha. Rafael Leao looking here to chip it through.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ream forwards and with intent. Pulisic. And it's played forward. Can he latch on to this?
The United States clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Played into the middle. Antonio Silva getting this one clear. Some good work on the right flank here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
João Cancelo, he's looking unstoppable. Played in with purpose.
It was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the box.
Here's a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Moved on forwards. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, good spread. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. A chance to play it in. Oh, that's neat. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Portugal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Araujo, and he goes cross-field.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Into the last 5 minutes. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. McKennie. Pulisic.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Bruno Mendes tries a cross. Ware getting this one clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pedro Neto. They are right into last chance territory. Lovely bit of skill. Cross from Cancelo. Punched away.
Portugal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Bernardo Silva. And here's Neto. And it's Cancelo. And here's Neto. Bernardo Silva. It is now or never. Time is against them. Very nicely done. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's hit the crossbar. And again. Spectacular save. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pedro Neto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has been cleared.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ream shifted upfield. Robinson. Pulisic providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Vitinha. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's nice. Needs a quality cross. And he's heaved it away. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Final seconds, this has to be it. Gets it away. Vitinha. Antonio Silva, aim forwards. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Pulisic. McKennie in acres of space out wide. Pulisic. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Antonio Silva. João Cancelo. Rafael Leao. Pulisic. And time is up. The United States have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
This was a fantastic display, Peter, of expansive football. They stretched their opponents at every given opportunity.